your life history.
Okay, my life history, I just say in brief.
Okay.
I'm just where we are now. I'm like an adopted child, but I have some parents I can call dad and mom. But my mom was married in she's just a Kikuyu and was married in Kikuyu land, in Central Province, part of Kenya. So they divorced with my dad when I was just a small boy.
The divorce?
Yeah, it was a divorce. So after the divorce, my mom was remarried in this place. So I just held two places I can call home. But here, I've been raised. My dad raised me, although he died. So he's the one I know much better.
That's your stepdad?
It's my stepdad. He's the one who has raised me all the way from my childhood. Although I stayed with the other one for some time, but this is the one I've just stayed and who put me to school and who made me whom I am today. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's the place you've lived from your infancy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you start raising this orphan? Or how did you come up to this center?
Yeah, so this center, we started helping the kids when there was election violence in the year 2007, when most people were killed, many people died, and there were so many children left orphans. So like in our town in Kisi, there were so many going around just looking food in dandy areas, having no hope. So when I was just doing some preaching, evangelism in the city, in the town, I was coming across those children, and I used to have, if I have some coins, I used to buy some bananas for the kids. But as time goes by, I felt like I need to start an orphanage to help the kids, because there were some who were very needy, who were very young, and some young girls were starting prostitution at a young age. So my heart felt like I need to start a orphanage home. We just take some of them to help in the orphanage. So that's how the orphanage started. Then we brought them and started helping them.
So within the children, do we have the children who started the prostitution?
Yeah, some are here.
Yeah, do you have some here?
Yeah, also who rescued, because they were doing it for money. Maybe somebody can do, they get money for food. So that's because they had no way to get the food. So we just see it good to rescue them and bring them to school.
Here.
Yeah.
And now they go to school?
Yeah, they go to school.
Okay, so their life is progressing?
Yeah.
Okay. What about other children? How did you get them? Or how did they come here?
Yeah, other children, it's like once we set up the orphanage, so some church members, like now we have a case of 2 children. Their parents died, and the 2 were taken care of their uncle. So the uncle was just helping them, but with hardness. Like now, they had no chance to go to school. The girl was just turned to be a house girl, where she was just cooking, helping, washing. So she had no chance to go to school. And sometimes they were forced to go to the shamba to just dig before they eat. So
what is shamba?
Shamba is just the plot. I can say it's a Swahili word for land. I can say land. That's where they go and dig.
Farming.
Farming, yeah.
Farming.
Yeah. Yeah. So they used to do the farming. They did before they can eat. So it was a must for them to do so. If they cannot do so, there was no food for them. So that's one of the ways we receive many of them.
So it means the children were used as slaves?
Yeah, that's a good time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And how did you meet your wife?
Okay, it was it was just it was a funny meeting. It was a funny way, because as I was walking, she just comes from Ogembo, just at the side. So she was, when I was just doing some crusade, some evangelism, I just saw her. And that's how we
started communicating.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, but then were you working?
No.
You were not working?
No.
Were you actually having some finance or financial, let me put it this way, were you having some money to take care of her whilst you want to get married to her?
No, I had no money, just I was just doing daily evangelism
and preaching in the street.
Preaching, yeah. So that I was just, after preaching,
you get some collections.
That's how I used to feed the family and sometimes the kids.
Now, as of now, do you get money from somewhere?
No. It's from the church now, Crawley in the UK. They were supporting us with the kids. And,
so you try to tell me the little money we send for the children that you also feed yourself with?
Yeah, that's what we.
So what about if you are sick and your wife or your kids are sick? What do you do?
Like now, when they are sick, they must be taken to the nearest hospital, which is far away, around 3 kilometers from here. And the roads are so bad from here. So once maybe my wife is sick, so sick that she cannot be able to walk, we just use the proper means, like the wheelbarrow, just to push to the hospital.
You use a wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
And push either your wife or any one of the kids?
Yeah. If a kid is a small, we can just carry.
Hold it.
Yeah.
But if the kid is a big one,
yeah.
A grown up, you need to use wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
And then wheel them to the hospital.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what do you think about all the things I've seen? What do you think that the camp or the center is?
Do something and we can get a place. So that's the most priorities we need for the kids
at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the church? Do they give you something?
Okay, in a church, yeah, they just in an offering, they can give up to 200 shillings. Just an offering.
200 shillings?
Yeah.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday. That's what they do. But not, sometimes they give 100, 150. It will depend, but cannot exceed 200 because their income is low. Most of them are widows. So they just go to their daily jobs. They just get maybe 100 shilling paid job in a day. So if I can give 10%, it's only 10 shillings. If it's 70, it's only 7 shillings. So that's how they...
That's their tithe.
That's their tithe.
They bring it to the church.
Yeah.
Do they give it to you?
They just give it to the church. That's maybe we once they have corrected the offering, we just give it as a church, and I'm just given a small portion, and the rest of the money can develop the church.
So you are not under payment, but they give you a support. Monthly or weekly?
Support like
every month. They give it to you every month or every week?
No, it's every week. Like let's say we collect 200 shillings.
Yeah.
They can give me 100.
And they keep 100.
And they keep 100 for the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
one.
Just one. How many? I'm talking about the numbers. The number of the church members.
We at this time they are 46.
46.
Yeah.
That is the grown-ups.
Yeah, the grown-ups. Those who are seriously coming, you know, they are active members.
Yeah, active members. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be 38 active members. Those who come every Sunday. So in general, we have 46.
And you have the widows.
Yeah, we have many of them. Many of the women in the church are widows.
All the women.
No, men.
Many.
Yeah, maybe 80%.
Not be in this condition for life. God will actually, and I believe, going to raise you and make a way for you because of the good heart that you have. Yeah, because the children that you are taking care of them, I tell you, you are blessed. Is any support coming from somewhere for her?
No.
The church also doesn't support her? Okay. Offering center.
He don't support us in any way.
They don't do anything at all.
They don't do anything at all.
But only that they know that there's an offering center.
Yeah, even sometimes maybe sometime back they wanted to bring some children in.
They don't help, and they still want to bring children in.
Yeah, they don't help. What they can help is if you can't register, that way they can maybe help. But in terms of support, they don't.
What about the children, their school fees?
In primary, there's free primary education. Like now, most of the children don't have uniforms and they don't have books at this time. So once we receive the support from the church in the UK, we just take some portion for the kids to buy some books and some pencils. But we cannot afford to buy them uniform because it's expensive. If we decide to buy uniform for the kids
and the pencils or whatever the children need,
yeah,
from the same little money.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Because sometimes we are forced to provide books because the kids cannot go to school minus the books. So we are forced to do it. 800. That's per child. 800
shilling per child.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, for girl. For boys it's much cheap. It costs 400.
400.
Yeah.
It's up and down. Some of them got some shoes which fits them.
Yeah. And
they use that shoe for the school.
Yeah.
Those who couldn't get it, they'll use any other sandals for school. The others go barefoot.
Yeah.
And when they go to school, do you get a report or information that the school says don't come with these shoes?